Now Central Oregon's local alert weather with Katie Suniga.
All right, here we are looking at those travel conditions, comparing them to what we looked at together yesterday. There is definitely more snow on the roads on Century Drive, more on the side of the road at Santiam Pass, and we have snow on both Government Camp and Willamette roads on the sides as well. So we know that there has been some additional snow just by keeping an eye on these cameras. When we look at the Lake Billy Chinook camera, we see just a few clouds in the sky and not much else. In fact, we're expecting just to see mostly cloudy skies through the night tonight and all the way through the day tomorrow until we get into tomorrow evening. I am really enjoying this Prineville Reservoir camera right now. All those clouds in the sky, they're just beautiful as we're watching the sunset on what ended up being a very dry day for the most part of the day, and that's what sticks with us through tomorrow. Here's your satellite and radar image where you can see just a few drops of rain going on through the valley and up on those west slopes of the Cascade. But for us, nothing seems to be making it to us, and we're not expecting anything until this next system enters the region. The winds have calmed down for some of us. We're still seeing some stronger winds in a few areas in that 20 mile per hour or more range, and then there are areas that are below and even down to single digits. As we get into the evening tonight, we are expecting these to calm back down, and by the time we get to the overnight hours, 5 to 10 miles per hour maybe for those winds. We watched that trough drop in, all those winds picked up. Gusty night woke me up several times hearing things blow around outside. This is beginning to move on, and you see we start to switch air masses. Now we're moving into not as cold of air. The winds are still going to be around, just not quite as strong as we saw. Then as we move into Thursday, now we're starting to see this ridge move in. We have a few chances for showers until we get to the weekend. Then things may clear up for a mostly clear and maybe even slightly warmer weekend for you. Here's where we see that next really good chance for rain. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. That's when it should hit the Cascades, those east slopes and higher elevations. You'll notice it moves through, sticks with us, starts to clear up for this part of the region, sticking along those Cascades by the time we get to Thursday morning at 6 a.m. But we're not quite done yet. We stay clear for just a bit, and then we have another chance for rain that comes right down the Cascades around Friday morning at 5 a.m. That drops down, moves through the region, then things stick around for a bit until Saturday at 1 a.m. After that, we're looking at just a few clouds in the sky and things starting to warm up just a bit for us, maybe even to or just above average. We definitely had a cooler day today. You can see we're only in the 30s, mid 40s for the most part, low 50s in Warm Springs. Overnight tonight, we are much cooler than we were last night. Look at the drop in temperatures that we see back down into the upper 20s. That's average. We have been much warmer than we were supposed to be. So those temperatures that you're seeing right there for tonight's lows, that's right about where we should be with mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, we do not warm up too much, back up into those upper 40s, low 50s, below average again for that day. But by the time we get to Friday, maybe even Thursday, I bet you can see we start warming up. That continues and stays with us through the weekend. We may even take those low 60s into the start of next week.